In this video, I'm sharing how you can legitimize your recruiting agency from the very beginning. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Natasha, the business recruiter. Welcome back to my channel. One of the most important things that you have to take into consideration when you're starting out and getting your recruiting agency off of the ground is actually ensuring that it looks like a legitimate business. And this can actually be rather difficult, especially in the very beginning if you're an individual who has no recruiting background and is not quite sure what to do. Well, this is where I come in to assist you to be able to provide you with some quick tips on how you can legitimize your recruiting agency from the very beginning. That way, prospective clients are more keen to want to work with you. Keep in mind that perception is everything, no matter the business that you're trying to start. So these tips, while definitely geared towards starting a recruiting agency, can be leveraged across a broad variety of businesses. So the first tip that I'm going to provide you is to set up your business as some form of a business entity from the very beginning. Now again, I am not a legal professional or a financial professional by any means, so I am not giving you any financial or legal advice. However, what I am encouraging you to do is to work with a legal or financial professional to determine what business entity or business structure is going to work best for you. And this essentially means establishing yourself as an LLC or some form of a corporation from the very beginning. Now keep in mind that those are just two examples. There are definitely other business entities out there that you can explore. But the benefit that comes from setting up your business entity is one, you establish yourself as being an actual business. It ensures that this is not a side hustle for you. You are actually taking this serious and you want to take the steps to appropriately protect yourself. And that's where a business entity can definitely come into play, contingent on the one that you choose. A business entity also forces you to establish an actual business name, go through the process of securing a domain name that is then associated with your business name, as well as then establishing a professional email address. So again, while I'm not here to tell you exactly what business entity you can go with, the subsequent steps after actually establishing your business entity definitely help to legitimize you as an actual owner of a recruiting agency. Now, my next tip, which I've already alluded to already, is to ensure that you take the steps to get your domain name that's associated with your business, and then ultimately getting a professional email that then is also associated with your business name. This is going to be extremely important. Again, remember that perception is key in this business. You don't want to email prospective clients with any form of a @hotmail.com or @gmail.com email address. You want to ensure that you go through the appropriate steps to actually legitimize yourself as a recruiting agency owner, as a business owner, and ensure that you have an email that is reflective of your actual business name. For me, for example, my email is natasha@thebusinessrecruiter.com. What this tells someone is that I've gone through the steps to make sure that I have established consistency across my business to appear as professional as possible. And getting your domain name is the first step to you being able to add your business name into your email. Now, once you've completed that step, the next thing that you need to do in order to legitimize yourself is to get a professional website. And I cannot stress this enough. We are gone from the days of business cards as well as flyers in order to be able to represent or promote our businesses. A professional website is really your stamp in regards to who you are, what you do, and exactly what are the services that you offer. Having a professional website that contains key information about your business, you, as well as your services, is going to be pivotal to you being able to attract prospective clients to want to work with you. Now, there are plenty of free resources out there in regards to you being able to create a professional website. So by no means do you actually have to spend thousands of dollars in order to make this happen. However, if you are in a position where maybe you're just not as tech savvy or as website design savvy, and you want to ensure that it's done correctly, there are other ways that you can go about doing it. Some of the free resources that are out there would be to leverage your hosting site and the free templates that they provide in terms of creating a website. For example, Square does provide some form of a template that you can actually leverage and put together for your website. The same goes for GoDaddy as well as other hosting sites. However, if you're looking for someone to actually go through and create a website for you, there are definitely plenty of resources out there that you can leverage, Fiverr being one of them. Thumbtack being another one, as well as even the Facebook Marketplace. There are plenty of people in there posting the various things that they can do, including website design. Ultimately, what's more important is that you do something that's within your budget as well as something that you're comfortable with. Now, before we continue to move forward, if you are not subscribed to my channel, then please be sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button as well as that bell so that you can get notified of all of my videos that drop weekly. So the next piece of advice that I'm going to offer you is to ensure that you complete these steps and take into consideration these tips before you actually reach out to a prospective client. What you don't want to do is start to create relationships with prospective clients and you haven't fully established what your brand is or actually established the legitimacy of your business. Again, keep in mind that these steps are going to help you to be able to appear as being a legitimate business owner of a recruiting agency. Once you've already reached out, then those first impressions are already made and you can't go back and make another first impression. Ensure that you're intentional about these steps. I know it's very easy to want to speed through them so that you can get to the point where you're reaching out to prospective clients, filling requisitions, and then ultimately getting paid. What I can assure you is that that step is definitely going to come, but it's important that you're intentional in the very beginning about taking the appropriate actions in order to set up your business for success, not only for the short term, but also for the long term. Putting yourself in a position where you actually have to backtrack can cause you more headaches, time, and money than what you need to. So just take the time in the beginning to do it correctly. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to give me a thumbs up, as well as if you are not a part of the TBR community, then I can definitely say that you are missing out. I will leave the link down below to the Facebook group where we are in there talking all things recruiting. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.